We begin tonight with breaking news out of the Lansing School District. In a special meeting today, the Lansing School Board voted to hire a new superintendent. Now, this closes a year-long search. And tomorrow is a very exciting day for restaurants and bars here in Michigan. They can finally reopen for indoor dining. An employee of St. Vincent Catholic Charities Children's Home is accused of sexually assaulting a teenager at the facility. The country is one step closer to having a third coronavirus vaccine. Leslie Public Schools are going virtual once again, but only for a short period of time. I have a story for you that you don't typically hear on your average day. A robbery led to a police chase, and it happened all in our backyard. Pandemic restrictions are easing up, and it feels like life is slowly returning to normal. All right, she can name all the elements on the periodic table, identify all 50 states by shape and location. Plus, she's learning Spanish. We're talking a 2-year-old little girl. Get this. We are one step closer to getting a COVID-19 relief package passed. Well, you better keep your face mask handy. The city of East Lansing has extended their indoor and outdoor mask mandate in the downtown area. That's like the bare minimum for me. It's like I need 75 or above. Really, that 80-degree mark is
so
really
finally, we figured out our happy medium.
I know.
There it is, 75. That's the special number. There it is.
Exactly. Imagine losing your engagement ring. No thanks. But at the bottom of England's largest lake, you'd think it would be gone forever, right? Well, thanks to this free diver, a couple has discovered the diamond that was lost on Lake Windermere. Well, right now, former President Donald Trump is speaking at the Conservative Political Action Conference. This is his first public appearance since leaving office last month. New development in the FBI's investigation into the death of a Capitol police officer killed in the January 6th riot. In all of these photos, this destruction from these 3 tornadoes that touched down here, it really is unbelievable, the amount of weather we've been seeing in the past 24 hours. Now, families and cities are currently cleaning up after the storms ripped through this mid-Michigan area. And under the new mask mandate, masks are not required outdoors regardless of your vaccination status. New York's Attorney General wants an independent investigation into sexual harassment allegations against Governor Andrew Cuomo. Well, the race to 270 votes, it looks like Joe Biden right now is leading with 238, while President Donald Trump has 213. Now, all of this is going to fluctuate, but I want to take a look at our map. If you notice these white spots, like Michigan is a white spot, Wisconsin's a white spot, we are still waiting to hear what their official vote is going to be. And the family is obviously devastated by their loss, especially when they heard how the woman and the 2 boys were found.
Yes, they told me that she got them into the bathtub and turned the water on and held them. And she was trying to keep the fire away from them. She was trying to save them because they couldn't get out the door.
Around 11:45 Thursday night, Lansing firefighters were called to this house on Elizabeth Street. They found a 53-year-old woman and 2 young boys, ages 8 and 4 years old, dead inside the home.
Crews arrived. We had heavy fire coming from the front side of the house along with the side window.
I was in disbelief. I was in shock. I said, this can't be happening. And so I came here. And then I seen it.
Heartbroken family members walked the property looking at the damage.
I just remember us just being here and, you know, my kids playing with their cousins and we just hanging out and laughing. And we just remember that and we take that with us. And that's what we remember, her sayings, their sayings, them playing and being kids.
But even those memories can't blunt the pain of their loss.
Oh yeah, she made sure her grandkids were taken care of. Yeah, she always had them, so it's really so sad and so surreal that all this is happening. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
Fire investigators tell us that at this time there's no evidence indicating the fire was intentionally set. Live in Lansing, Maureen Halliday, News 10. For now, this second grade classroom is just the teacher, but starting next week, it'll be filled with nearly 20 students beginning hybrid learning.
See if yours looks like mine. Nice job.
Michael Jarecki is gearing up to bring his second graders back. Of his 23 students, 5 have chosen to learn from home.
Those kids at home they won't miss a beat. I'll just have the screen here facing me behind my protective glass. So, it kind of keeps me safe and keeps kids safe. And we'll just unmute them so their voices can be heard in our classroom, and so they can kind of contribute and share things with kids in here. So.
Jarecki and the school are trying to reduce as much student-to-student contact as possible.
Where I have to space out my cubbies in the back with, kids can't be too close. The desks are, I guess would be in clusters in the past, so they're being groups, and now they're spaced out.
Here's my short eyeball words today. One of them is flip.
In-person students will go to school 4 days a week, but on Wednesdays, they'll learn from home.
For deep cleaning purposes, so our buildings will have a deep clean every 2 days.
Stockbridge is taking extra precautions. First, bringing back early learners and students transitioning into a new school.
Ensure that we can have all our resources devoted to those students at that time to make sure they're safe, secure, following the new procedures and protocols. And then 2 weeks later, we'd bring the other 2 buildings in to ensure their safety.
In-person classes will start Tuesday for students at Smith Elementary and junior high, but all students will be fully transitioned into hybrid learning starting September 21st. In Stockbridge, Maureen Halliday, News 10.